Hey Mario Karters and FrenzyFans, welcome to our channel.
In this unboxing episode, we're going to be unboxing the Samurai Tour 2.5-year anniversary of the game. Can you believe this?
I'm loving this tour so far. Like the designs, the new courses, the new players and items. It's getting my heart all happy.
So before we get to that, little note, today is actually the exact 2.5-year anniversary because it's the 25th.
Okay.
It started on September 25th.
Yep.
And today is March 25th, so it's exactly 2.5 years.
That's
and
cool.
Guess what else happened today that's monumental?
Wait, we don't have that thing up yet.
Oh, it doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So we reached 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
It was really, really hard.
I'm sure we made it a lot harder than it needed to be.
Totally. But it was so much fun. Like I'm having so much fun with this channel. I am beyond grateful to everyone who has subscribed, everyone who likes to hang out with us, everybody in the Discord. Like, yeah. I feel grateful for this little corner of the internet that we have. So, big shout out and huge thanks to our family members. Honestly, guys, without you, I don't know if we would have made it this long. Because you guys are like, both the family members and the friends are like the heart and soul of our channel and our Discord, and it's just so much fun. So big shout out to Firestorm, Cot Data, Tiftuts Jeeves, Kareem, Torchy Torch, John Girl, John Boy, Alex Young, Studfit. How do you say that? How would you pronounce that?
Hudik 2, maybe?
Yeah, thank you. Big Brolo, Larry98, and Night Rosa. Without you guys, like, you guys make my life so happy. So I appreciate you. And then also a huge shout out to our family friends.
Or our
Frenzy
friend members, which would be Brian Voice, This Be Chris, Victor NWC, E. Deedle, who we just had a pipe pulling party with. Happy birthday to you this week. Rashid, Pepper Rabbit, Mike Hill, Danny S., Hero of the Skies, Ronnie Cash, N2CJN, Demure Damsel, K-Fet, 5, Skybird88, Wheezy, and Joey555.
I'm actually just so happy that there's so many of you.
Yeah,
it made me so happy. I was like putting together the graphic and I was like, I have to resize this and add a bunch of new names because we have so many more friends right now. So I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. If anyone is interested in joining us, if you go to FrenzyFans.com, FrenzyFans.com, there's different membership levels, different perks. Check them out. Let us know what you think. But we just like hanging out with you. And of course, all the Frenzy fans also who aren't actually paid members, but just hang out with us and give us encouragement and support on the Discord channel and in YouTube comments. Like, we are beyond grateful for you.
The community is amazing, and every single one of you are part of the community. And so we thank you a bunch for everything.
Absolutely. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I've changed the graphic to say, help us hit 2,000 subscribers, because we officially hit 1,000. I was like, I can update this. Yes. Good times.
It's not that we've arrived, we just have a new milestone to reach now.
New milestone, but we are beyond grateful, and hopefully over the next week or two, we'll have some new features that get rolled out once we get everything completely set up with YouTube that allows us to do that. And this is not, okay, I know a lot of you guys have been thinking that we're going to do like a big 1,000 subscriber like showdown, which we are. This is not that. We happen to hit the 1,000 subscribers today, but we're going to actually do a cool little celebration video with that, just not today.
Yep.
So, cool.
So stay tuned.
Whoopsie. Yeah, stay tuned. But back to the unboxing.
Okay, yeah.
So, if you guys are new, we've only done one of these before. I think we've worked through some of our kinks, but
we're trying new stuff, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
We got some feedback last time.
Yeah.
And we tried to implement some new things, and we'll
see how it goes.
Yeah.
So in our unboxings, we're going to try to keep them short and sweet, hopefully under like 20-25 minutes. We'll see how that goes. But we're going to try to keep them short. So we're going to go over resources, acquisitions, competition, and everything else. So
that pertains to the Samurai Tour.
Yes.
So here we go. All right. So as far as resources go, we're going to go over with the tickets and rubies and coins that you can anticipate getting if you're either free to play or you're Gold Pass only, or if you're like a Gold Pass Plus, where maybe you buy like some of the Premium Challenges or Premium Challenge Plus cards. So no Premium Challenge Plus card this tour.
Correct.
But just the normal Premium Challenge. So you can see here the distribution of tickets that you are eligible to get. And this is like without spending like any coins on any of the tickets that would be available, if they are available to you in the tier shop or in the daily selects, because that's just kind of depending on your account and where you are in the game and if you're willing to do that. But this is just by playing the game. If you buy the Gold Pass or the challenge cards, then this is what you get.
Yeah, so free to play, you get 1 driver, 1 cart, no gliders. Gold Pass, you get 2 drivers, 2 carts, 1 glider. Premium Challenge, you get 2 drivers, 3 carts, and 1 glider. And that's not like an add-on type thing. That's just like standard across the board. If you're a Premium Challenge person, you just get the 2, the 3, the 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. Cool.
And then here we have the coins. And so this is excluding the coins that you would get sometimes in ranked. You get coins, but lately they've been giving us the me suits or like new players. Obviously daily friend coins. Who knows how many people are giving you coins if you coin break, and now with the token pipes.
Yeah, all of that's excluded. So
so this is just kind of as you're playing, you're getting your tour rewards. You're getting all the cards, like the bingos that you get. It's like 50 coins a bingo, all that good stuff. So about 23,000 for free to play, 32,000 for Gold Pass, and then 36,000 if you're a Premium Challenge. Just the extra coins that you get with that Premium Challenge card. And so you can see at the prices of getting tickets in the tier shop, which is, I know, a little bit more expensive, the 15,000 for the driver and then 13,000 for cart and glider. These would be how many tickets that this allotment of coins would afford you.
Yeah. Cool.
And then we also got the rubies. They're being
so nice with the rubies right now. I don't know if this is going to be a new thing since we all have to pull a lot to get to level 8, or if this is just happened to be the Me Tour, everything's being released, and now on top of that we have this 2.5-year anniversary. Who knows?
Yeah, I think it's a 2.5-year anniversary.
I think so too.
Because the majority of the bump on the rubies here, they come from the 2.5-year anniversary card, like celebration card.
Yep. So these are excluding the ranked ruby rewards that you get. So if you're free to play, you can expect to get about 162. If you're Gold Pass, 192. And if you're a Premium Challenge person, 202. And then the next column, once again, is just kind of an allotment of how that works. You could either pull a 10 pipe 30 times. Wait. Nope,
so
I read that
3
wrong.
times to get 30.
Yeah. 3 times to get 30. Or singles 32 times, etc. You guys can read them, but that's where we're at with that. All right.
Okay, so now acquisitions. All right, so
give us the rundown on this.
Yeah, so what this is all of the things that are going to be available to either get through pipes, purchase with money, like in banners, or like maybe through the like all the different ways to be able to acquire items.
Brand new items, not counting pipe pulls. Or no, sorry, including pipe pulls.
Including pipes.
Yeah.
So what we want to do is we want to take a look at what's available, but also kind of take it to the next level and try and give a rundown as far as how many times each of these items is actually going to be useful in ranked for both week 1 and week 2.
Correct.
We're not going to go over all of the courses here because, there's posts on Reddit or... the rundown kind of goes through that. Here, what we want to do is we just want to show you the things that if you go into a pipe and you're looking for something, these items you'll be able to use 2, 3, maybe 4 times.
Sometimes 1, sometimes 0. So.
Right. So, for this new pipe.
So Samurai Mario, Samurario, if you get him, you can use him potentially 3 times in ranked.
Yeah, he's a triple feature.
And that's at level... 1.
So just level 1.
Level 1. Mm-hmm. All right. And then the origami glider, you can use 3 times at level 1. And the samurai cart, or samurai wagon.
The warrior
wagon.
Mm-hmm. The warrior wagon.
You can use it 4 times at level 6. Okay, disclaimer. This is a good practice for me because I mess up names so much. So be patient with me.
So we just make up the names, remember?
I just make up the names. But sometimes I say ridiculousness stuff. So like last time on the last episode, I think I called Penguinette... What? Like Toad. Wait.
Peach Toadette or something?
I called it... Yeah, okay. Not Penguinette. Penguin Toadette. I called Peach Toadette. And it's just a mess. So we're just going to roll with it. All right. So the special pipe. There's a lot. I am excited for the special pipe.
The special pipe is loaded.
It is so loaded.
With goodies.
Okay, go for it. Read them off. You got it.
So let me make sure that I get the names of these things right. Because
I'll start with the Dark Hop Rod. I know that one. For the Dark Hop Rod, if you acquire that, you can use it twice in ranked at level 3.
Yep.
The regular Hop Rod, 1 at level 3.
So the Crimson Hop Rod, yeah.
Oh man, I'm messing them up already. The Crimson Hot Rod, 1 at level 3. Okay, you're up.
And then the Jade Hop Rod is twice if you have it at level 6. So I know the names of those ones. The first one that came up, it totally slipped my mind. It's the Sakura Hop Rod. I wanted to call it the Pink Hop Rod because it looks pink.
It's totally pink. But the Sakura Hop Rod, if you get it at level 6, you can use it 3 times. Level 8, 4 times.
Yeah, it unlocks a ranked course at level 8.
Do you know, I don't mean to challenge you, but do you know how many times at level 1?
Okay, yep. So level 1 is going to be 2 times.
Okay,
That's kind of the idea behind this. It's like,
perfect.
If it shows level 6, if there was one that was unlocked at level 3, then we would note that. Yeah. And then you would assume like 1 less for like the level 1s.
I like that. Okay, so that makes sense to me. So Pink Ninja Shy Guy, is that the name?
Yes.
Yes!
Pink Ninja Shy Guy.
Okay, at level 1, you can use him 3 times in ranked this tour. Level 8, you can use him 4 times.
So this is important because I watched Shy Guy's tour reaction.
Okay.
And in his comments, I didn't see anyone that had made note of it. He was super excited because obviously he's like a Shy Guy super fan.
Yeah.
And it was Giant Banana. And he was super excited because it was a triple feature.
Yeah.
But the thing is his level 8 unlocks another course.
Which is amazing.
And so it's a quadruple feature. So
if you have a lot of tickets.
Or if you end up pulling them a lot.
Yeah, or if,
because you could reset and get them again. We're under the impression that the Pink Shy Guy and the Pink Ninja Shy Guy and the Sakura Hop Rod, I think that they're going to be spotlights.
Okay.
The wording of the data mine, you know how translations and stuff, you can never be like 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that they're going to be spotlights, so we'll have to see.
Cool. And then what about Ninja Shy Guy?
Yeah, so Ninja Shy Guy, he's a double feature. And then, for some reason, they threw, like, King Babam in here.
But he's not in ranked at all.
Yeah.
A big goose egg.
At least on top shelf. Like, he's on, like, second and, like, maybe second and bottom shelf, obviously. But
and gold King Babam, wait. Okay, gold
King Babam Gold.
Yeah. Is 1 time in ranked if you acquire him.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so for the week 2 pipe, I'm going to butcher these names, so you're up.
Okay, so we got... Peach Yukata.
Yep.
And she is available 3 times at level 3. I believe, though, that one of those triple features is actually in week 1 ranked.
Okay.
So if you're lucky enough in the week 1 pipe to get her as like your normal high-end driver, then that's available.
Then you can use her 3
You could
times.
use her 3 times, essentially. But more than likely, if you're not getting her till the week 2 pipe...
Yeah.
You're probably going to be able to use her twice. So if you do get her and you are wanting to use her, make sure that you understand that she's not going to be a spotlight available until next week. And so that we could put like an asterisk there, like, technically she's 3 times, but probably you're only going to be able to use her twice.
Okay.
If at all.
That's fair.
Then the Springtime Crane.
Yep.
You can use twice at level 3.
Yep.
The Sakura Quickshaw double feature.
I always want to call it a hack shot. I have no idea why, but quick shot makes way more sense.
Mm-hmm. And then the
Daisy
other cart.
Oh.
No, I'm looking at that cart. It's like
the festival, right?
Festival Girl? Is that what it's called?
Festival Girl.
Festival Girl.
Called.
Thank you. Yeah, very good. Can use it once.
Yep. And Daisy Yukata.
Daisy Yukata.
You can use her twice.
Twice.
And the Yukata ribbon, you can use it twice if it's at level 6.
Yep.
Hey, I don't know why this is just dawning on me right now, but when we were in New York City, we did a quick shot ride.
I know,
do you remember that?
Yep.
My brain's making the connection now. Okay.
Best like $150 ever spent for a.
It was actually really cool. There was like a bicycle driver, and he had like the little cart behind him. We were in it. We went through Central Park and downtown New York. It was really cool.
It was still hot and humid, and it was uncomfortable enough. Just like we wanted him to go a little bit faster to like get some of the convection going, because walking around was just
He stopped
miserable.
at a few spots so we could go like walk down and see stuff. And when we were doing that, I was like, "Oh my gosh, let's get back on the cart and go!" Anyways.
Okay.
All right, so other acquisitions, you can get the banner. Is anyone doing this? I'm curious. I'm tempted.
The points boost?
The points boost to save all
banner?
my time, but it's still $4 to save time in a game, so I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah. So it's available. It's $4 for 10 tickets.
Yep.
Then the
King Babam Me.
suit, yeah.
Yeah, at me suit. Okay, at level 1 you can use them 3 times. At level 8 you can use it 4 times.
Yeah, so quadruple feature.
Yep.
And this is one that you can just spend the 70 rubies on and acquire.
Yes.
So,
which I almost regret now. I'm not sure. I didn't buy any of the me suits last week.
they'll come back later. They'll be in pipes or something like that.
Well, correct, but will they be... I don't think we'll ever get them for the 70 rubies again.
That could be... So when you leave it up to chance, if it's in a pipe, then it could be... you could spend more rubies than the 70.
So I almost wish I got the Big Banana DK Jr. me suit, but... Or not DK Jr., it's just DK, right?
Yeah, Donkey Kong.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, and then in the tier ship, if you spend some money on it, some coins on it, you can get Black Shy Guy, use him once. The KALIMARI.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Thanks. Level 6 twice. And the Crimson Cream level 1.
Yeah.
Or not, I said level 1, but you can use it once is what I meant to say.
And we did take a look at what's in the tier shop for the second week, which has been data mined.
Okay.
But all of those are just you can just use them once. So.
Okay, cool.
And I forget there. I think it's like Donkey Kong and then something else.
Cool. Oh, man.
Okay.
Moving
so
on to the
now here we
banners.
come on to the banners. All right.
Gold Shy Guy you can use twice.
Yep. And then we got Peach Happy and the... Oh, man.
The other origami.
The other
one.
origami
Well,
glider.
you look up the name of the origami glider. So Peach Happy you can use, if you get her level 3, you can use her 3 times. And the... Did you find it?
Yes. Sakura!
Everything's Sakura.
Sakura origami glider. Maybe if we understood what the name or the word Sakura meant,
it would resonate
click a
with
little
us.
bit more?
Yeah. Just like quick shot. Now that I know what that means, it makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
So at level 6, you can use the Sakura origami glider 3 times. And the Ninja Scroll, you can use twice. The 8-bit bullet bill, you can use once. Mario Hakama, you can use once. And the
Armored Rider.
you can use once.
Which looks so cool.
It looks really cool. Okay, I'm gonna go back a screen because when we were doing our original unboxing, we were debating if you were acquiring not based off of like BAM and GURBS and ACR and all that type of stuff, but if you're acquiring just for ranked, which one would be used more? So we have the armored one being used once, and we have the... Where did it go? Here we go. At level 6, the Warrior Wagon
Mm-hmm.
4 times. So it might be a better bang for your buck. I don't know if it all depends on your account, but
yeah,
cool.
If you're lacking in ranked carts right now, then maybe the Warrior Wagon will be the one to go for. But
Cool.
I have a feeling that the Armored Rider in the future, since it's like the new cart that's in a $40 banner with an old or like a returning driver.
Yeah.
I think it might be kind of like the next iteration of the Cactar and the yellow off-roader.
Yeah, a little paywall.
It was the same scenario where it was an old coin box driver with a new cart.
Makes sense.
So, all right, and also for competition.
Yeah. Sorry, I clicked way too soon.
Now it works. Okay, so we have ACR projections. Now, here's the thing, is we're doing this fairly early in the tour.
Yes.
The projections for ACR are going to get more accurate the further into the tour that we get.
Absolutely.
So we kind of have to take this with a grain of salt. However, Rashid
By
has
the
been
way,
phenomenal with his new algorithm and his regressions, and he was trying to explain stuff to me like very, very high level yesterday, and I was like, that's way over my pay grade. I don't understand. I trust you.
okay, but for real, anyone who's watching right now, go in the comments and give Rashid all the love, because the amount of work that he puts into this. Okay, and if you want the updates, he posts them to our server and several other servers, so make sure, like, if you want the updates to be in someone's server, preferably FrenzyFans, but other ones as well, you can find the updates there, and huge shout out to Rashid, because he's awesome.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of kind of uncertainty here that he does a really good job of documenting. So top 10, he thinks that it's going to be in between 1.85 and 1.89 million points. Okay. Top 100, we're looking in like the 1.5, like the mid 1.5 points region. And then top 1,000, 1.215 and 1.245.
So high.
Which is just like absurd.
Everybody's leveling up and get up there.
I actually think it's a lot of courses that have a lot of like potential high action counts.
Yeah.
So, I mean, technically, it'll be doable. You just have to take a look at your loadouts. I would recommend looking, at some of the tools.
Yeah.
Frenzy Fan Calculator, it's got a couple of tabs of ACR stuff that can help you predict how well you're going to have to perform in order to be able to get a certain amount of points. But anyway, so yeah, this is like very early on in the tour, but we can kind of anticipate these numbers if you're going for ACR.
All right, cool. And now, the MVIs. Okay, what do you have to say about the MVIs before I get over there?
Okay, so with the MVIs, we had more interaction or more surveys taken this second time around than we did the first time around, which is great. So the sample size is getting larger, which is the idea behind it. We want to get a large sample size to be able to see what items are being used the most, and just kind of see how the community is using the items that are available.
Absolutely. And I don't know if we're going to have the new survey ready by the time this goes live, but eventually go to frenzyfans.com/MVI and fill out this week's survey so we can do it. We can present it next time.
Yeah.
So, drum roll, please. This was last tour too. Do we say that?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So we've got Mushroom Gorge. All right. So what we're trying here is I've got the results on my phone that we have in this little box next to us in between like the podium.
It made my presentation really ugly, but whatever. I guess data is important.
So some people had wanted to kind of see like the distribution of, how many votes that all the things got. So hopefully this is sheds a little bit more light on the amount of, or the percentage of votes that each one got. So the Donkey Kong Mii suit got 29% of the votes.
Blurry baby donkey.
It got 24.5.
I'm so proud of him.
And then there was a tie for third.
For Hollow Waluigi and the Toad Mii suit.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the carts.
So now we go to the carts.
Black Dozer got first by like a lot.
Yeah, so he had 36.8% or 75 votes essentially of the over 200.
Yep.
And then the next one, no, sorry.
I did that wrong.
Oh boy, go back.
Sorry.
Okay. And so, but then after that,
you said the next one, and I got all excited.
Yeah, so I mean number 2. So
that trigger happy.
So the Cupid's Arrow got 32, so less than half the votes of the Black Dozer.
And then 12.7% of the user base didn't even have a top shelf cart, so that's good to know.
Which is interesting.
Yeah. Cool. Now next one.
Okay, so now we're looking at the gliders.
What percentage of...
So almost a quarter of everyone that responded didn't have a top shelf glider for Mushroom Gorge, which was interesting.
Yeah.
And then...
The Royal Parachute is at 22.1%, and the Golden Wings kind of like right behind it at 20%-ish.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So here are our MVIs for the Mushroom Gorge.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. So for RMX Ghost Valley 1T, you had Meowser, He just like totally.
Yeah, so he has over half of the votes, and then
Yeah.
the other half is distributed like kind of sprinkling everything else. So here's the thing: is like number 2 is the Donkey Kong Mii suit, right? So 104 versus 16 votes.
Yep. Right.
So like it's second, but it's like a far second.
Yeah. And Lederhosen is like right behind it, pretty close.
Yeah.
So. All right, and then for the Ghost Valley carts, we have the Vampire Flyer, the Black Turbo
Birdo, I think.
Turbo Birdo, and the Silver King.
Yeah, Black Turbo Birdo.
Yep. All right, and then for the gliders, the Black Cell, Starry Cell, and in third place, the Gold Home Field Glider.
Yep.
And that's about the distribution.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so our MVIs for that, you got Meowser, Black Cell, Black Flyer.
The Vampire Flyer?
There we go.
That's a good looking combination there.
It's a really cool.
I kind of like that.
I think this one earns like the best looking one for the tour.
Yeah, because the other one for Mushroom Gorge is like it was like a pink cart, a pink glider, and then like a brown suit.
Yeah, not as cute. But this one right here is just so cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, RMX Rainbow Road. We have Meowser, Cat Pete.
Nope, sorry, Santa Bowser. Santa Bowser.
You got this one.
No, you good. So just Santa Bowser.
I get so excited. I like Meowser so much. All right, we have Santa Bowser, and once again, similar scenario to
Yeah,
Meowser.
so like 106 votes or over 52, and then the very next one, Cat Peach, with 18 votes at 8.8%. So super far margin of first and second there.
Oh. And then Penguin Luigi.
Yeah.
All right, so carts, we have Cat Cruiser.
Yeah, but about 31%.
The Gold Skimmer.
Which I think you used, right? You have your Gold Skimmer up there pretty high.
Yeah, but at level 6 now. I think. Maybe level 5. And the Platinum Taxi.
Yeah, that's the one I used. So.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of the cat stuff, so I don't have any of this.
All right. And then the gliders. Did I go too fast?
Oh, guess what? We didn't anticipate that at the very bottom of our scrolling that we wouldn't be able to get to the bottom. Okay, so we'll just keep it on here. We'll fix that next time.
Should we edit it out?
No, we're good. We're
just gonna roll with this?
Yeah, we'll just talk about it.
All right, so we have...
So the Cloud Glider had 34%.
Okay.
And the Silver Starshoot was at 31%. So they were like kind of neck and neck.
Sweet. This was like the first mistake we made that we... Cool.
And then the Wonderful Wings was down at like 9%. So
cool. All right, so our MVIs for the Rainbow Road Tour.
Which Santa Bowser in that...
I said Rainbow Road Tour. RMX Rainbow Road 1RT.
Yeah.
I need to be clearer with my words.
So Santa Bowser in that Cat Cruiser, I think just looks hilarious. I think anything pink in the game looks hilarious, but that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, it works. If you're a cat person, maybe you appreciate this.
Yeah. Okay, so I think the next one...
All right.
Okay. All right, so now we're into...
Week 2.
Week 2 of the Mii Tours ranked. So first one was CHEEP-CHEEP Island.
Yep. Got Charge and Chuck, Baby Blurry Donkey, and Peach Explorer.
Yeah, so Charging Chuck had over a quarter of all the votes.
Yep. All right, and then for the carts, Yellow Off-Roader, the Combo Cruiser, and the Gold Cheap. What's the name of it?
Cheap Charger.
Cheap Charger.
Yep.
I'm getting better, but I have a long ways to go.
Yeah, so Yellow Off-Roader had about 24%, which is cool. And Combo Cruiser, 21%. Yeah.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like when you're a kid and you study for a test, and you're like at the test and you're like, I don't remember what it's called. That's how I feel right now. All right, next one. Gliders. So this is the funny enough, this is the exact... It makes sense, but this is the exact same results as one of the ones above.
Well, so from the previous week, these 3 gliders were also available in one of the courses.
Yep.
So it was like both of them, like all 3 of these gliders were double features for each of these 2 courses. And so the percentages of them being used are within like a percent of each other. And I remember yesterday I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah, because if you have these 3 gliders, then obviously the same people that are voting are going to be using the same ones.
Totally.
But the interesting thing is that there were 2 different courses that had the exact same 3 double featured gliders, so that we could see that this is the outcome of it. So I think that's kind of cool.
That is fun. Black Great Cell kind of took the cake on that one.
Yeah, 40%.
So our MVIs are Charge and Chuck, Black Great Cell, and the Yellow Off-Roader. That actually looks like a pretty cool combination too.
Yeah, that one's not too shabby.
It's not as great as
not the best one, but
I like it.
We'll take it.
All right, you're up.
Okay, so Pink Gold Peach, Coin Box. Okay, so this is actually all 3 of these are Coin Box drivers.
All 3 are Coin Box.
But Pink Gold Peach totally takes the cake at 55%.
Yeah.
And then Gold King Babam is at the 19.2. And then Gold King Boo.
Yeah.
So I think that a lot of people probably have these 3, but it's just now it's down to like who has the highest level of.
Yeah.
And since Pink Gold Peach is more readily available in pipes and so on and so forth, she would be the one being used. So
makes sense. All right, and for carts, we have the Bruiser.
Yeah.
It's kind of pretty evenly distributed here. The Yellow Off-Roader and the Black Dozer.
I'm a little surprised that the Bruiser ended up taking the cake versus the Black Dozer.
Yeah?
Excuse me.
Hasn't the Bruiser been around a lot longer, though?
It has, but its coverage, I would anticipate that people would use or have leveled up the other 2 carts more than the Bruiser.
So
at this point in the game.
I actually don't have the Black Dozer yet. And Bruiser and Off-Roader, Yellow Off-Roader, I both still have at level 1. Which I'm excited to take the Yellow Off-Roader up, though. I feel like it's time.
Yeah. And as far as the gliders, look at this. Butterfly Sunset.
Yep.
64%, like the vast majority.
Yep.
And then the Pink Gold Paper Glider.
Yep.
Far, far second with 19.
And then way behind are the Firework
Glider.
Firework Balloon? No, what is that called? Firework Parachute.
Firework Parachute.
And the Meteor Balloons.
Yeah, very good. I had to look. You didn't even look. You got it.
Hey, thanks. Working on life skills here. All right, and so we have our MVIs for the Kalimari Desert. Pink Gold Peach, Butterfly Sunset, and Bruiser. Cool. Mushroom Gorge Tea.
Okay, so now we've got Charge and Chuck with 35% and Cat Toad.
Yep.
28% almost. Yeah.
Peach Halloween is at...
She's at the 9.3, which is like way down there.
Yeah.
So I actually ended up using her.
Yeah. So while we're doing this, guys, let us know in the comments, like, is this enjoyable for you? I know that some people will find value in this, other people won't, and that's totally cool too. But let us know, like, what are you liking this? Should we keep doing this? I think it's fun. All right, so for the carts, we have the Combo Cruiser and Cactar are pretty Cactar are pretty close, right?
And then in third place is no top shelf at all, which is interesting. So it's kind of one of those, since it's a newer course, it's harder to roster that one.
Yep. All right, and for the gliders, you got the 8-bit mushroom.
It's the very last one, so we can't scroll all the way down.
The snow crystal thingamajigger and the nose.
Yep, so the 8-bit mushroom, 8-bit super mushroom had 40% of all the votes. And then the next one was 17% of the votes, the snow crystals.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then how many people or percentage of people didn't have
so
anything?
16.6%.
Didn't have one.
So, yeah, it's kind of a high percentage.
Yeah. Cool. So our MVIs for the Mushroom Gorge are Charging Chuck, the 8-bit Mushroom Glider, and the Combo Cruiser. And here are the rank MVIs. So just a recap of what we just went over.
Yeah.
And this next slide.
So this next slide is going to be, so this is the MVIs for each one of the races individually, just kind of a summary. But now this next one is taking into account all of the items that were used. If they were like a first placed item, then they get 10 points in that particular race. And then if something came up second, it would get 9 points. If it came up third, it would get 8 points, so on and so forth. So what we do here is if something was reported in 2 or 3 or 4 of those 6 races, they're all getting point values.
Yeah.
So even if something, wasn't like, it was like 7th on the list, it still gets like 3 points and gets added here. So when you add up all of the points for everything in the tour, then you get Charging Chuck as the leader, and the Donkey Kong Mii-suit as the second one. And then you got a tie for the Blurry Baby Donkey and Cat Toad.
And then for cars, no cars for the top shelf took number 1.
Yeah.
Combo Cruiser and a Yellow Off-Roader tied for 2nd.
Yeah.
And then for gliders, you got the Black Sail taking number 1 and the Starry Great Sail and no top shelf glider tying for 2nd place.
Yeah.
And then not for all of Mario Kart, since we began this 1 tour ago, so 2 tours worth of data, you have Charging Chuck, as in the past 2 tours has been the highest used one. Peach Explorer is number 2 and Yoshi Kangaroo is number 3 for carts.
So this is surprising to me that, like, the number 1, the thing that's...
With our small data size, which hopefully a lot more people fill this out, but with our small data size of like 200, 300-ish entries.
Yeah, so the more often than not, people didn't have a cart. And I think it's because there are a lot of new tracks that were introduced.
Yeah.
And maybe not a lot of people, like the majority of people, weren't pulling or had these like really hard to roster. And so, but then 2nd place is the Tanuki cart. And then 3rd is the Yellow Off-Roader. Yeah.
And then you have the 8-bit Mushroom Glider taking 1st, which is so happy for me since I took it up to level 6 like the day I got it.
That was a good investment.
It's been so helpful.
Sure. Yeah.
And then, once again, no gliders is the second most popular occurrence. Yeah. And then the Dark Black Sail.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is going to be interesting as we go through, as we start getting like 4, 5, 6, 7. I think at 10 tours, we're going to start dropping off the last one.
Maybe.
So it's going to be like a 10 tour, like rolling thing. Yeah. So we'll be able to see like what items that people, A, saw value enough or were excited about most to pull, and then B, like level up.
Absolutely. Because, for example, Penguinette wasn't on here at all, yet she was one of the characters that you invested in. So do you feel like you've been using her a lot, or no?
I actually have used her a couple of times.
Cool.
Yep.
But just the majority of the user base has not.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So on the flip side of that coin, I still have Charging Chuck at level 1.
Yeah.
I don't have Yoshiru.
Yep.
And Peach Explorer I have at level 3.5 still.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ended up taking Hollow Waluigi up to 4 on some courses that she has. So yeah, like I think I just find it interesting to see how like the community is actually using the items that are in Mario Kart Tour.
Absolutely. Cool. All right, moving on to the everything else section of the show.
Yeah, so this is a part of the show where if there's something new to Mario Kart or something that doesn't really fit quite well in the resources, acquisitions, or competition, we try and go over it here. And so we've got this new token shop.
Yep.
Have you even pulled one yet?
Yeah.
You have?
I pulled twice.
Okay.
But E-Deedle, when he pulled, so on the last pipe pulling video, if you have not watched it yet, go check it out. His luck was insane. But he ended up pulling a couple times from the token shop, and like the first one was a gold pipe. And I was like, oh, is this going to be a common occurrence? And then he ended up getting like rubies.
Yeah, so the first thing he pulled was a high-end, I think, driver points on cap. Points on cap ticket. So anyways, I kind of went into the token shop being like, yeah, let's channel my E-Deedle. And I got like 2 commons. Yeah. And I was like, no! But it's cool. I'll get more. So on the left side of the screen here, we have, these are the, as you pull on the pipes, it gets more expensive token-wise to be able to pull. Yep. And so you can see here, you start out at 50, and then it adds 10, and then at a certain point it adds 50, and then it's 500 after 22 pipes. And so when you add all of those tokens up, if you pull all 31 pipes, it's going to cost you 8,750 tokens. Yeah. So, which is a lot. So start grinding. Yeah, exactly. And then over here we have this beautiful graphic that was posted by Elle Woods on our server. Yep. She did it just a few hours ago, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous! Yeah, is it okay if we use this on our video?" So it's so good. Thank you very much. Yeah. Apparently, it was Sam78IT and Tamara988 and Mr. Waldo that have data mined the information
Yeah.
and made it available, and then Elwood, she put it together in this graphic. So,
Yeah.
And all of this information, if it's too hard to see on the YouTube video itself, it's on the FrenzyFans server.
Yep.
So you can get it and download it, but it gives you all the percentages of odds of things that you can get in the pipe, at least for this tour.
Yeah.
So.
Cool. And then I think that's it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then I go boom. Hey.
There we go.
Click the right buttons.
All right.
Okay, this was fun.
Yeah. So we're still kind of.
I'm telling you, those MVIs, they take some time, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We'll figure out how to make it quicker.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else. We did the ACR, we did all the banner stuff. Yeah, so I think we're good. Yeah. So hopefully you guys find this unboxing video informative. Also, let us know if there's something else that you maybe want us to kind of go over that might be useful. And you know, it's a learning process. We're all in this together. So
absolutely, yeah. I was gonna say a lot of this does take a lot of time to put together and pull all the double features and figuring out how many things are in each course. Takes a lot of time. So if anyone knows of any tricks or hacks that we are unaware of, please teach us, because ideally we would love to get these out even sooner. But
or if you're willing to help us out with some of these things,
if anyone wants to help aggregate data,
DM us or put in the comments of YouTube. We would be more than happy to to have you be part of the community and contribute. So
yeah, well, can we do a mutual grateful? I know we already talked about it, but can we just mutually be grateful for the fact that we finally hit 1,000 subscribers?
Yes.
I know we already talked about it, but it is a big deal. It was. I'm so happy, so grateful.
Yeah.
So if you guys have yet to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment so YouTube shares this out more. This has been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, good luck everyone in the Samurai Tour, and until the next video, may the frenzies be forever in your favor.
See you guys later.